Greetings, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, The World Stage. My name is Creatrix, and I am so happy that you could join me because I have a very interesting message for the community, the viewer. All right, I'm picking up that I have in terms of this message, I have two different types of people that need to hear this message. One is the masculine, or the masculine, the divine masculine, and the other is the divine feminine. Okay, we're gonna do something a little bit different, okay, today. This is a specific message, okay, to the divine masculine and to the divine feminine, okay, a pair view. Okay, you could be a divine masculine watching, you could be a divine feminine watching, and this message applies to both at the moment. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. So the song. Let me tell you what happened. So I was just preparing for this video, right, and I was going to talk about something totally different. I was actually going to talk about who I am and why I'm qualified to do this job, right? Why I have this position. And I'm still going to do that video, but I was intercepted by my guides and they were like, "Now we want you to talk about this instead." And so I realized that there was a song playing in my head that I hadn't heard in a very long time. And this song is called Peaches and Cream by 112. Okay. They're an R&B hip hop group or whatever that were really popular in like the early 2000s, 90s era type, right? But they put out this song, Peaches and Cream. It goes, peaches and cream. I need it because you know that I'm a fiend. Know what I mean? Peaches and cream. So I looked at the lyrics actually. And the lyrics are very interesting, very spicy, sexy, all of that stuff. Okay. Let me tell you what I want to do. Let me show you that I'm feeling you. Wanna sex, wanna ride with you. Wanna taste, wanna put my lips all over you. All right. Hopefully you guys remember this song. If not, go Google it and listen to it. But basically, I'm picking up that there's a divine masculine who is very much into a divine feminine, okay? And previously it could have been the divine masculine that was being resistant to the relationship, or there might have been, it's not that he was resistant, but there could have been a lot of, it could have been complicated at the time. Like there was a lot of things that were kind of in the way, of the relationship, like maybe even the divine masculine, I'm just going to say DM, okay, DM for divine masculine, DF for divine feminine, right, just to make it easier on me. But the DM could have had a partner at the time that they were not really vibing with at the time that they met the DF, right? So it wasn't the best timing, right, is what I'm getting, or that it was complicated. There was people, places, things in the way of the DF and the DM being able to get together, right? So the DF had to be patient while the DM was getting his life together. But now that the DM is kind of ready to go for DF, it's like in the meantime, DF has kind of like gotten over the whole situation, not in a sense where DF is like not wanting the DM, but it's kind of like there's no pressure, there's no like the DF is content on her own, like she's doing well, like she's mastering herself, she's doing well, she's not like yearning for a love life or the DM in particular. It's not so pressing. Of course, she has love for the DM, and she's excited for that moment where they get to meet, but it's not like, it's chill. Like DF is just chilling, all right? She's decentered everyone else, and she's very much so centered on herself. Okay, and it's not anything specific towards the DM. She's not harboring any resentment or anything like that to the DM, but it's just that she's very much so focused on herself, and it feels good. She likes the taste of it. All right, she likes the taste of pouring back into herself, and it's looking good on her, and so she is not tripping. She's not tripping. Like, there's no rush, basically. She's taking her sweet time. Okay, and meanwhile, the DM is kind of losing his shit, and but because now he's ready and he wants to be with her, it's kind of like, it's like the whole runner chaser dynamic. I'm not saying you guys are twin flames or anything like that. You guys could be, but I don't know. I don't use those terms too much. Like, it gives me a headache. Okay, because there's so much information out there. It's just that y'all two are meant to be together in this lifetime, and it just seems like the timing has always been kind of off. All right. When one is ready, the other is not. When one becomes a chaser, one becomes a runner, and then vice versa. One becomes a runner, one becomes a chaser. Okay, so, but with this song, it's kind of like, what the message that I got is like urging the DF to start manifesting the masculine in, because what the DF is doing is she is energetically blocking the DM, and he can feel that. And in the DM, it's manifesting as nervousness, right? And I know this because, like, right before I started this video, I was like nervous. I was doing shit that, like, I didn't like think about doing or wanting to. Like, I was doing stuff and I'm like, why am I doing this? Why don't I start the video? It's like the DM doesn't want to pursue the DF, like in the physical realm, because he can feel that there's an energetic block there coming from the DF. Like, the DF is not like a flower ready to be, I don't know, ready to be smelled or ready, I don't know. But the DM is not like open, or the DF is not open and like blooming for the DM to come bzz, and scoop up the nectar. And speaking of nectar, what I did get is so the guys, or the energy, they're trying to open up the DF to the masculine, and what they are saying is that DF, the message to the DF, you want the DM because, like trust us, you want the DM because he's gonna put it down, flip it, rub it, all that crazy stuff. If you catch what I'm putting down, it's the spicy time is gonna be is what I'm picking up. Okay, hence the peaches and cream. Y'all are gonna be all over each other. And what I'm picking up is that this DM wants to put his tongue in places that you only do when you love somebody. Let's just put that. Oh my God, it's not me. It's not me. It's the guys. There's some freaky motherfuckers, So yeah, don't blame it on the messenger. All right, but yeah, so this DM knows what he's doing, and what I picked up also is that DF is like tiptoeing around the energy, like DF is like not going for it. DF does this thing where when she is faced with something that's challenging, like what I'm picking up is that DF is scared of the D. DF is scared of the D. Like, when I say scared of the D, she's scared of the intimacy. She's scared of how good it is, because in this song, in Peaches and Cream, he says, I need it because you know that I'm a fiend, right? So she's scared of becoming attached to DM via how good he's gonna put it down. Like, she's scared of being what do they call it, dignitized. She doesn't want to be dignitized, okay? But yeah, what they're saying is that DF, when she gets overwhelmed by an energy or she's fearful, then what she tends to do is she takes a step back and she kind of ignores or escapes, tries to escape the energy, right? And so that's what the DF is doing. She's pretending like she doesn't want the love and the intimacy, the care, the opportunity to be with someone who is just like all around an amazing person and they fit together, right? So what she's doing is she's pretending that she doesn't care. She's pretending that she doesn't care. She's pretending that she doesn't want what the DM has to offer and what the universe is actually giving her as a gift, because this is a gift to the DF. She deserves to be loved and cared for properly, and the universe has handpicked a DM to be that for her. And now the time has come to magnetize or manifest or pull this DM in. She's putting up an energetic boundary, an energetic wall to say, don't come near me because I'm good all by myself, because deep down inside she's afraid of love. And it's kind of the same thing for the DM as well. Like what I'm picking up is the DM is somebody who is a warrior, very courageous, very brave. Both the DM and the DF, they are warriors. They're fighters. They're extremely strong. But when it comes to love, it gets so complicated for the both of them, and they tend to run away. Like they would rather, in past lives, they would rather like eat shit, eat dirt, get like tossed around, hit upside the head, beat up by the universe, right? Instead of going for love. Because that's what they're used to, that they're comfortable in that energy, constantly fighting, constantly having to overcome challenges and obstacles. But when it comes to accepting a reward, it starts to become difficult for the both of them. And DM and DF actually mirror each other so much in this way. They're two very strong and spirits. But when it comes to love, they both have, and like, I don't want to say an aversion, but it's like that's where their fear truly, like, they're not. I'm picking up Jasmine Sullivan's song, I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. I'm not scared to perform at a sold out affair, but I'm scared of loving you. Yeah, look up that song as well. But yeah, so the universe is trying to play matchmaker, and they're both like, it's like you know. So the message is to the divine feminine now, like, let your guard down, be open to the DM, because there's actually a lot of great things that is going to come with the DM. So DF is trying to manifest money right now, right? Abundance. But what the universe has done, because the universe, the Most High, the DF's guides, and DM, right? They know that they both have aversions to love, or they have a fear of true love. So what they have done, and the Most High is so clever. What the Most High has done is created a scenario where the money is attached to one another. So for the DM, his wealth and his abundance is attached to the DF. There is no wealth and abundance without the DF. Same thing for the DF, and especially for the DF. Her wealth and abundance lies with the DM. So only when they're together will they be able to reach or touch the amount of abundance that they are meant to receive during this lifetime, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Like DM and DF, like get ready to receive a whole bunch of money because that's just what the Most High has planned for y'all. Lucky you. So yeah. So not only DF, not only are you getting some good, some good yeah. Okay, but that yeah is gonna come attached to a fine, generous, handsome, loving, down to earth person who's kind and who's truly loyal and generous and loving towards you. And on top of that, y'all are gonna get a bag. If I feel like maybe one of y'all already has a bag. Maybe it's either it's probably the DM, because it could be some DFs as well. It's both of y'all. But what I'm picking up is that DM has physical paper money, right? Or like some type of wealth attached to them in the physical realm. And the DF has spiritual wealth, which once you guys get together will translate into physical wealth once you guys are together. So it's kind of like the DM unlocks the code to the DF's physical abundance, because the DF is already spiritually abundant, but the DM kind of unlocks like I said, the physical abundance, the money, the wealth, the riches here on this earth realm. Okay, and that's because the DM is supposed to protect the DF. Okay, so once the DF, so this DM, the DM is probably somebody who's very much so recognized. He's recognized either in the community, in his country, or in the world. Like this could be somebody who's very much so well known, worldwide, globally, or maybe locally. Okay, the DM is somebody who's well known. They do attract attention. People do know them by name, or they recognize them in some type of way. And so the DF, once he reaches out to the DF, she will also by proxy become somebody well known, because people are going to be interested in who the DM is dating or with or interested in, or whatever the case is, right? So the DF becomes even more so a target, right? Even because she's manifested somebody who is who has a lot of attention, right? So the DF will become more of a target. And so the DM is supposed to protect. In the physical realm, he or she, but I'm speaking about the divine masculine, is supposed to protect the divine feminine. And that's why it's it's designed that way. The Most High designed it so that the wealth and the manifestations unlock once the DM enters the DF's life. Okay, because the DM is supposed to protect. The DM is supposed to just be there in a very physical way for the DF. All right, she's already divinely protected and guided, but the DM is that much needed protection in the physical realm. Okay, and what I'm picking up is that the DM is already protecting the DF behind the scenes. Okay, in a very real, tangible way, he is protecting the DF. Even if for some of you, you might already know your DM, but for a lot of you, I'm picking up that you don't know your DM yet, or you haven't met in the physical realm yet. Okay. So yeah, DF, you could be manifesting your ass off for wealth and riches and all of that, but until you open your heart to love, then it's just gonna be you practicing manifesting and just waiting, right? What I'm picking up on is also Damn, this thought just slipped my mind. That's interesting. Maybe I'm not supposed to say it. Okay, but I did channel a message, but maybe I'm not supposed to say it. So yeah. The DM, he could be watching the DF some way, somehow, but he is very much so hot and bothered for the DF, and she is also hot and bothered for the DM. Even if they don't know each other, they can feel each other. Okay, y'all can feel each other, and it just, yeah, it's just, y'all need to be in alignment. Like, this runner chaser dynamic is keeping y'all away from your abundance. So yeah, it's time to put on your big girl panties, your big man draws, and get to it, okay? Because your abundance awaits. So that's the message for today. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next video. Creatrix out.